Sure.
Back up. I'm experimenting with something here, so I'm gonna...
You take the gun safety course again.
Right.
Yes.
Oops, my bullet just flew out of my gun. All right. We'll wait for the stream to come up. It doesn't look like
I think the stream is alive
they're lined
again.
Up for... Okay. Looks like a firing line down there.
Well, somehow it is. Billy, do you see the stream? Like, can you watch the stream?
Yeah.
That's strange. It didn't switch to the usual, like, this are the amount of users online and whatnot.
Yeah, I see it.
Okay, perfect. Whatever that does then. Very strange. Anyhow, it seems to be working.
Okay, great. Let's proceed. First of all, I'd like to welcome everybody for joining us, all of our esteemed Alliance members, fellow StarCitizens. For a few of you, dear friends, some not so much. I kid. For a long time now, obviously, I've been Speaker of the Tau Alliance, and I've really appreciated the opportunity to be your guys' voice, come together, solve issues that come across, and in times of need, try to create some peace in this chaotic universe that we're in. Anything from discussing the onboarding of promising new Alliance members, even avoiding intergalactic conflict recently. It's been a very interesting position, and I thank you guys for it. And now the TA is shooting ever faster into the future, and obviously I won't be on board with you guys, but I can think of nobody better to take the place than Dr. Parvil of Northfield. He's obviously been with us from the beginning. Everyone knows him, I think, quite well, and really excited to hand over these responsibilities. I mean, for me, it's a bit of a retirement, so I can't wait. And in order to do so, I'm handing over this golden gun, if you will, as kind of a symbolic gesture. As I struggle to do so.
Yeah, right click on the back of it and then use the...
Okay. Hold on, I've sat down and can't get up. Totally meant to grab this drink. I'm very thirsty. Alright, we're just gonna... There you go. It's down there. There's your first test as speaker. So you're also... sorry guys, we're taking a hydration break. It's very important to stay hydrated in space. And so now that you've taken on this, this golden pistol, symbolic of the speaker position, do you accept this position, all responsibilities placed upon you?
I do, and I do it with honor.
All right. I dub thee Sir Parvil.
And now Sir Parvil. No, Malastryx, thank you very much. Greatly appreciate the contributions you've had to the Alliance over the last, now almost 4 years since the formation of Tau Alliance. It's amazing how time has kind of flown by. Looking back, where we started, it's about this time in 2050 that we were, negotiating the Alliance, working through writing the treaty. Cal, Clyde, especially both of y'all were there the entire time. Val, you did a fantastic job running the Alliance. I've always appreciated the fact that you identified yourself as the listener of Tau Alliance. you always listened first and then spoke second, and your leadership and this hard work in the role has been greatly appreciated, and I'm honored to take this role from you, give you a well-deserved retirement, and move the Alliance forward from here.
All right, well, thank you for that.
I did have a speech written, but I'm not going to read the whole thing, but there are a few keynotes I wanted to address as we transition leadership and we move into the future now with 2 new members of the Alliance. We're back up to 5 members, which technically, as of the signing of the treaty, this is the most active organizations we've had involved in the Alliance since the beginning. Again, I have a profound sense of responsibility coming into this role. I know it's important that the speaker presents themselves as objective, keeps their personal feelings out of their decisions, and focuses only on the needs and requirements of the Alliance itself. As we go forward, one thing I would ask of the representatives of the Alliance is that we commit to civility and respect in our discourse going forward. We have passionate, rigorous debates in this form, but I think it's important that we always assume that the other representatives are here with noble intent, that they intend the best in their speech to one another, and that we're ultimately all here for the common goal of benefiting both the Alliance and our organizations. Going forward, I do intend to try to hold more frequent in-person meetings of the Assembly. I believe that this strengthens our bonds and enhances our ability to communicate effectively with one another. I think these meetings also provide the opportunity for us to grow the more administrative elements of our organization and ensure that we're operating at a high level of efficiency and transparency. Transparency is something that I think is very important in an organization like this, that there aren't deep, dark secrets, that every member of the Alliance is aware of what's going on, that there's no tier of hierarchy within the Alliance, but that we're all here as equals. Ultimately, I would like to see the Tau Alliance expand over the next little while. I plan only staying in this role for 12 months. That's my current intention. I would like to see us develop more junior members within our organizations, nurture their growth and encourage participation in our political process. I think that will ensure longevity and the vitality of our Alliance, and allow these younger leaders to come forth and be torchbearers of the mission that we started now 4 years ago. As we embark upon this journey, I do ask for your unwavering support and dedication to this cause. I want our voices to be heard, our influence felt, and our commitment to justice and cooperation to be demonstrated across the verse. In closing, I would ask that you raise your glasses, or if you have them, in a toast to next year back in Levski. Thank you, and may the Tau Alliance continue to thrive and prosper.
Aye, back in Levski.
Here, here.
That would be nice. Here, here.
Here, here.
Thank you all very much for coming. I would ask if we could move to a short business meeting. Do I have a motion to move to a business portion for the meeting?
Yeah, I second.
Seconded.
Alright, so old business, I believe was addressed within the remote assembly. That would have been the issue of the executive secretariat, which has been voted on and decided. Is there any additional old business?
Well, depends on the permission. If the permission thing is old or new business, but I guess that's what you want to go at.
I'm sorry, if the, what is old new business?
Permissions.
The permission. I would say that that is new business at this point.
Yeah, alright, then let's go for new business.
No. Okay. Well, there is no old business. We'll close that old business, move to new business, and the representative IMG, you are raising the issue of server permissions as the first item of new business.
Well, we can do that as first item. I don't really doesn't matter.
Any other calls for new business? And I'm actually going to come down there and stand at the table.
I'm messing up my camera positioning. I had you nice on the second camera, you know, like up there. Anyhow.
Oh, yeah, maybe. Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
okay.
why.
That's why you moved down there. Gotcha. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Okay, so I move back up here. Okay,
Okay.
back on camera. Alright, no, so moving to new business. Business of server permissions within Discord. Does anyone would like to open debate on that subject?
I think having roles in Discord for the members to be able to do, you know, moderate some messages for like guests and whatnot might be a good shout. Or to, yeah, so that might be a good starting point, I guess. Not full powers, but at least a little bit more flexibility than what we have right now.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, yes. Well, shall I dig into what we had, what we like, what I figured you guys want from the other chat, and what we could set up or is prepared to?
Yeah,
Am I
the
lagging?
discussion primarily was just a little bit, but you're fine now.
Okay.
I think this discussion was really about whether or not the one kind of who held the server. At this point, it has been Clyde. I don't think there is. I've not heard any objections from any of the other representatives for Clyde continuing to be the owner and manager of the server. Is that correct from the various representatives?
Yeah, I think if Clyde's unavailable, it could cause some issues for the administration of the server as a whole. There should be some. I reckon there should be at least some administrative powers given to either the speaker or the secretariat. Maybe just the speaker, but yeah, definitely more than one person to be able to administrate the server effectively.
So, yes. And I think you're actually running in open doors because it actually was that actually was the case until now, and what has been supposed is actually narrowing that down. But I think it's a good idea given that we are growing. So I second Speaker Sage's suggestion that we are like implementing like a tier system, like you say, with the speaker maybe as an admin or something, and then the executive secretariat, something like moderators with the power to ban, mute, kick, whatever, and with every org leader being able to manage their folks like, well, obviously everyone else on the server too, below that level, but so that they're able to give their people like visitor role, or like switch their people from vice representative to vice representative with voting power, these kind of things.
I think give representatives the ability to to assign roles to people, obviously roles that are like underneath them in the hierarchy, because you can't do it from above. And people who don't have the, I guess just be able to like assign roles for representatives, and then the admin abilities to like ban, kick, or whatever goes to like the speaker and whoever's running the server. Because obviously we can just, if someone joins the Discord server and they're causing trouble, just give you guys a shout and you can just remove them. But I think that won't really happen all that often, which is why I'm saying to kind of hold fire on giving everyone moderation powers, but at least they're like managed roles. So if someone joins and they start causing trouble, you can just take away their roles and they can't see any other channels.
I would add too that one issue that I see happening on a lot of servers is an individual who's perfectly fine, there's nothing wrong with them, has their account hacked, and begins posting, pornography or other objectionable materials. Having at least a few people that can rapidly.
Could you please
remove
start
those
the sentence again, because like the start of your sentence was like really gone for me at least.
Nope, sorry about that. I was saying that one issue I see in a lot of servers is like a upstanding member of the community has their account hacked and then suddenly starts posting pornography or other things, and just being able to like either isolate them, remove their posting privileges so that they can regain control of their account. I see that probably being one thing that at least a few people should be able to do. And I think that the discussion we've had and I've seen does indicate that like we don't need anyone to be a moderator or have admin powers by a long shot, but for sure at least a few people who can help do damage control. But I think this is where transparency comes in and making sure that people aren't having things get heated and no one's abusing their powers at all.
I think there's 2 points, if I'm recognized.
Yes, representative IMGd is recognized.
I think.
Open debate.
All right. Okay. So I don't have to. Okay. So the thing is, I think the executive secretary is a good place for these moderation powers, because it's obviously not all people. It's a limited amount of people, and it's people who are like trusted by everyone, like, and they're neutral. That's one thing. So I think that's a good circle there. Next thing is, in regard to transparency, actually Ian is working to create a for our communication network. He's working to create an audit facility so that every change made that lands in the normal audit log is posted to like a permanent audit log channel, which obviously no one has like right permissions other than this facility, this bot. Yes, I know bots are not very common, like since the bot the AI uprising like 200 years or whatever ago. However, in that case, I think it's a risk we can take, given that it will have limited powers to only read that kind of stuff, and it's basically only transmitting it to the other other channel. That's the idea, at least.
Well, Addison's in charge, so it doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, true.
No, and I appreciate Ian's contribution there. I think that's a really great way to go.
I must say, you all already have access to the audit log. Well, most of all. Sorry, Matt, we haven't done the permission discussion, and hence you're actually the only one who doesn't have, because the other one has it to the speaker. Ian has the access to the speaker, but actually, like, everyone has of the leaders until now had access to the audit log. Also, other than Sage, because he lacked the staff role. That's why he couldn't do it the last time himself. But the normal audit log only goes back for 2 months, which is the problem. It doesn't like the other day, just yesterday I noticed the audio channels have been changed in a problematic way, and I could not go back to look if I have to blame myself somehow or if someone clicked something that they shouldn't have. But yeah, given that the IMG network still is probably configured, I presume, well, anyhow, doesn't matter. So yeah, these kind of things, it's good to have a longer audit log than that. And it gives everyone a better transparency as well. I mean, if every time something is changed, a message pops up, I really like that. I really like that everyone knows that they're in a safe space and that no one is abusing their powers. And that every time something is done, they can have a warning, other than in the audit log where you actually have to go and search for it.
Mm-hmm.
I really like this transparency. Because I agree, in order for something to be a safe space, you have to feel not like you are have a short stick, you know.
Representatives from Aurora Collective and Northfield, do you have additional thoughts on this matter?
What's proposed is good.
Yeah, I think that's a no.
Decision of the Assembly, is this something that you want to refer further to committee or debate in the remote assembly, or is there any motions that would like to be brought before and voted on now?
Please don't shoot each other.
I think it's good. I would like to vote on it as we actually have discussed it in the remote assembly, Sage has suggested. I find the idea good to yeah, give the speaker admin role. Matt said he wants to have moderation powers, wants to have the power to manage his people. Check. Is it okay for everyone if the executive secretariat is holding moderation power to incorporate more than 2 people?
That's fine by me.
Okay,
You have
awesome.
you have TAC's vote on that one.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fine by me as well. And catch myself something to drink.
Awesome. Is also everyone okay if I keep owning the server?
Yeah, then I don't have to do it.
No issues here.
Perfect. Thank you guys for the vote of confidence. In the sense of that you allow me to do that. Very much appreciated to see that the work that I've done over the years is appreciated. It's very good thing.
Look, I will say from my perspective, you have done a great job keeping the server running. I think you created it only a day or so after the deletion of the Citizen Council server. So in that chaos, you built up the server and you've maintained it since then. So I think your efforts are appreciated across the board. So for motion-wise, under Article 6, Section 7, a motion will need to be in text form in the server. There is only 3 out of the 5 organizations represented here, so we don't actually have the quorum to pass a motion. But it could be put into the remote assembly and voted on there.
Yeah.
However, you do have the quorum if you want to move something to the to a committee, formalize a committee on this matter, but don't have the numbers to actually bring a motion in front of the assembly at this time.
Someone just fly over us with an eclipse.
Yeah, it's Mal.
It's Mal.
Okay, good. I just was waiting for the explosion.
Mal is flying up the sunset now.
Wouldn't do that.
I mean, it's an eclipse, someone could have snuck in. Like, yeah. Yeah, I mean, does committee mean like we create a new committee, because we already talked about it and we basically just said, yeah, what we have discussed is rather okay, so does that mean a committee?
Yeah, at that point, I would recommend that any motion of the matter just to be put into the remote assembly for a vote. So I will be a little more hint. Here's how the rules work as we go forward, but it is ultimately up to the assembly like how you want to handle the issue.
Look.
I
Yeah,
think
then
it'd be best to put it in Discord and vote on it there, just because we have a few orgs that aren't here.
Correct, and then that would be just into the remote assembly. It's a simple solution there.
Alrighty, that's a good idea. Yeah. Then we'll just write it up, test it, and if we don't like it, we change it again.
The amazing nature of democracy.
Cool stuff.
Right, is there a desire to close debate on this issue?
Oh, I have a note still on that issue. If I may. Which is, with your permission, Ian will begin testing on his bot thingy. And that means he will be joining and kicking a test client from our communication network. And these kind of things. So he will be fiddling around a bit. Just so you know and don't, well, get spooked. If that's fine with everyone.
Are there any objections?
None from me.
None from Northfield?
Last thing I wanted to say is, I never got paid for my position, just FYI.
Ooh. How much does a speaker earn per month? Let's pitch together.
Whole lot.
Let's pitch in. A whole lot. How much is a whole lot?
Just see me what you got.
So on that, under Article 7, Section 7, subparagraph C, a stipend can be provided to the Assembly Speaker and members of the Executive Secretariat for their services rendered to the Assembly. However, no variation in that compensation can occur with the current Speaker or Executive Secretariat. It must take effect according to byline 2 after the election of a Speaker has intervened. So
I'm SOL.
yeah.
If you translate into English what that means.
So am I.
It's a fancy way of just saying no.
Both Val and I are screwed. We don't get paid.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
It was worth a shot. I tried.
Well, I just wired you 100,000 dual AUC, so.
Hey yo. Thanks.
Tips are
You're welcome.
appreciated.
Yeah, tips are appreciated. Exactly.
Okay. Tip your speaker.
Yeah, so if debate is closed on that issue, we're going to move that to the remote assembly. Is there any additional new business that would like to be discussed today?
None from Aurora.
Nothing from Northfield.
Okay. IMG, any additional new business?
Nope. We're good.
All right. Well, with no additional new business to discuss, do we have a motion to move to adjourn?
I motion to adjourn.
Okay, we have a motion. Do we have a second?
IMG seconds.
All right. With that, we will call the meeting to an end. Save any last alibis. Thank you so much. Again, really honored to be back in this role as speaker. I know I was resistant to it, but I'm looking forward to it. Final statement I will make. Final thing I will. Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
We'll see. Maybe. But I will say is that I would ask that the representatives familiarize themselves with Article 6. I'm going to become a little more, what's the term?
Pedantic?
For the rules?
Anal retentive.
Anal retentive about the rules. Granted, 4 years ago I spent like a month writing those rules, so...
Have you seen the paint of our ship that we arrived in?
I have. I love it.
So can you understand IMG's, like, let's say, position on the rules?
Wait a second, there are rules?
Yes. Sometimes.
Sometimes there are rules.
It's like, we don't shoot each other, for example. Also, no stabbing, important byline.
I agree on that.
Yeah, it was a little bit
And
nasty
no
before we added the no stabbing part, you know. Good call, good call. We gotta add that one.
Technically, the rules never said no explosions. I just let you guys off easy today.
I didn't agree on that point.
Yeah, I was watching Malastryx fly away, and I was expecting to see him like turn around, like, oh look, Malastryx is coming back, and he's got a torpedo.
Crossed my mind many times.
Don't
This
let
is on stream though, so.
Don't let the intrusive thoughts win. Don't let the intrusive thoughts win.
Disembark.
Well, that would have been a... Oh, let's have a quick drive with the Ursa around.
Back in my pocket.
I have to leave Clyde.
Okay.
Is anyone flying back to Port Ressler now? Can take me...
I guess that can be organized.
Who's planning on?
To take off and fly around here, but I will let everyone depart the ship. As an advisory, the rear elevator only moves internally. It's the forward elevator that will allow you to go down to the surface.
Alright, well, I'm gonna sign off here.
Alrighty, thanks for joining us.
Thanks, everybody.
Yeah, see you later.
Yeah.
See you later.
See you later, guys.
See you later.
And I am still up to do stuff, so stick around.
I might jump into TSC's Discord, see what they're up to.
Was there someone
Alrighty.
willing to bring me back to Port Ressler?
I will. See you guys tomorrow.
Shall I
See you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Actually, I would like to have a quick look around down in that valley. It's beautiful, and I think there's a river down there, isn't there?
I don't know if there's a river. If there's a river, that'd be awesome.
Actually, there was some
Will you
blue
bring me back?
stuff.
I think you guys should allow me to make an org of just myself so I can still be in the alliance, and I'm going to call it Tick, so we have Tic Tac. Tactical Insertion Canoe. That'll be the name of the org.
There we go.
Well, actually, you are still in the alliance. I guess nobody has a problem if you give you like the visitor role and that kind of stuff. And
you know, I thought about doing something for ex-speakers. Like, generally speaking, in a lot of, like, you know, real-life organizations, especially volunteer basis type things, that whoever's, like, I'm in an organization in real life where we have, like, a president that will resign for 2 years, and then after that, they're a director for 2 years. They're just sort of, like, oversight and helping pass over for 2 years, and they become kind of, I don't know, just sort of, like...
President Emeritus.
Call it. Yeah. I could become the, what do you call it? I can't remember.
Actually, you know that there's in real life. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say that's kind of how I am in AMR. I'm the director emeritus. Like, I'm still around. Like, I'm just not, you know.
Right. An honorary member, if you will.
And Malastryx, you kind of hold this interesting position of being both a AMR member, you're a member of IMG as well.
Yep.
And you're a Northfield alumni, so...
Right. Been around the block.
Yeah, this is actually something that probably should be brought up in the remote assembly then, but I can't imagine that anyone would have too much of an objection for you staying around with, like, you know, as a voice in the room.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Why not?
If you guys are, obviously.
That would be something that, yeah, obviously the representatives would have to decide on.
Of course. Leave it up to you
How
guys.
the fuck did my Ursa end up like... Oh, that's meters. Okay, not kilometers. By the way, you have a box stuck in your geometry. That doesn't sound very good, actually.
No, it doesn't.
There's a box stuck in my geometry.
Yes, I couldn't get my one SCU box out of your ship anymore.
That's the new quandary.
Beauty is still here.
Is there anybody else left on my ship?
I don't think so. But I lost now a second hat to bugs, you know. Like, last one I lost on the 890. Now I lost a second cap on the here. Really, do you still have time for me to have a quick look? Did you get the box unstuck?
Yeah, when I took off it came up.
It came up? Oh, that's awesome. Can I get my box somehow?
Yeah, it's on the ground below my ship.
Awesome.
Probably about 100,
oh yeah,
20,
I see
130 meters.
Yes.
I don't know what's going on with the Ursa. There it is. Awesome. Thank you very much. Really don't fly over it, you're downstream, you might just throw it away.
Yeah.
I did so not lose my shit.
I am good though for a flight around. So this is, I don't know where y'all planning on settling eventually, but this is definitely this little valley is where I would like to settle eventually. Old chateau out here.
Yeah. Have a good night, everyone.
Thank you, Johnny, for coming along, for speaking up in the assembly as well, and having your voice heard. That's good to see you once again and hear you.
Absolutely.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, have a good night.
From me too.
Absolutely, mate. Don't be a stranger. Ah, shit. Sage, you got my clothing on your ship still. Anyhow.
Oh.
Yep. Oh, maybe if I can come on board with you, like later, then when you are...
Yeah. I won't like destroy the ship
after our little trip down here.
Weapons system is on. Welcome to outer space industry. Enjoy the ride.
Oh,
I'm curious
now.
to see, like, I didn't actually know there was a river down here, so I'm curious to see where that river is.
I saw a blue line when I was standing over there. That might be a river or whatever, like in the morning sun, or I might have been wrong.
At least here I'm not seeing.
Alas, there's not. Oh, there's a blue line again. Probably a graphics glitch. Yep, definitely a graphics glitch. Ah, shit. What a shame. So, I guess we meet on Port Tressler?
Yeah, we'll go to this.
It looks really nice down there.
I like the pool alley. I have to remember how to get to it each time, but yeah, the train is insane.
Yeah, it really is a nice place for putting an outpost there in this little corner there. When you're just driving through. Oh, there's even a leaf tree here. That must be warm. Actually, 2 leaf trees.
And then you
It's
have, like,
really
all
the sunny side of Microtech.
Well, you're pretty close to the equator here.
Oops. It's a really nice drivable terrain.
Yeah, you used to like get a little gray cat a TV, yeah, on here, and just go cruising.
Yeah, I can see that. And I like what they've done to the Ursa. It's now fast in a straight line. Yeah, that's some tough sound there. I'm coming back, Beardy.
Man, I haven't played this in a minute. I like the new changes though. It's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot, and the next patch is going to change even more.
Yeah, I'm excited. Been following along.
Alrighty, we're closed up. You can leave.
Okay.
I'm leaving the Ursa down here because otherwise you will have a problem like when I'm logged out.
Yeah. No worries.
Well, I'm climbing out for the stats here.
Yep. See you on Tresla.
Oh no. I think I'm running out of fuel. Oh shit. I was gonna go to Port Trustler, but I realized I don't have enough fuel to get there, so
Oh my.
I will go to Mick4 instead. And hope they have fuel there.
Um. Oh, Sage, do you have a minute later?
Do I have what?
Do you have a minute later when the stream is done and everything?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Got my clothing safely back on Ollie, not Port Olizar. What's it called now again? Seraphim.
Seraphim, yeah.
Righty. Are you in?
No, you carry on. I'll grab it in a sec.
No, I didn't press anything, so you can.
Oh.
Really hope they stick with this minimum QT travel.
Yeah.
I'm 16 out. It's taking forever.
Hmm. What's your hangar, Sage?
Turning final now.
Alright.
I've lost control. I've lost control. There we
Don't die.
I'll be in hangar 13. I'm on the crosswind side. Crosswind 2 turn 5. That is. There's no wind in space. So.
Don't be so sure.
Welcome to the 18th.
Well, actually, there is
Solar winds. Yeah.
Yeah.
The pressure isn't actually that few. Really, solar wind is surprisingly strong. Oh, you are in. How did you see the hangar number before you entered?
Oh, yeah. I see the hangar number before I enter again.
Does it tell you before you land somehow?
Yeah, no, it shows like a little waypoint now.
Oh, it shows you number on the waypoint. I never realized it shows you number on the waypoint. That's good.
Yep.
All
That's new.
a nice landing approach, unless the thing that you're currently showing like for red. At least for a short moment there. If you know what I mean. Like, for red you did.
Red over white, you'll be flying all night. All red, you're about to be dead. Yeah, I also have been pilot for a while.
Well, nice landing.
Yep. Power off, engines offline, power is offline. Landing lights are off, and
Ah, what a shame. You can't access the inventory on the elevator anymore.
Saw that.
everything is off the 609. Welcome aboard. Grab your stuff.
Thanks a lot. Oh.
Wow, this landing speed is very low.
Got my stuff.
Oh my goodness. I kind of miss being able to decouple and just kind of bring in the landing and just let yourself float in.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the quick cars.
Yeah, I think it's a little too slow.
Yeah, I usually turn off the this landing 50 meters assist as soon as you have the landing legs out.
Makes sense.
Yeah, there is a setting to take that off.
Hmm.
To take what off?
To take the limit.
Oh, how do I do that? That's amazing.
You have
Gameplay?
to set a button. And
oh, it's manual each time.
No, you just have to set the button once, and the first time you spawn this particular ship, you have to press it. At least that's how I do it.
one I did. Hold on. Options, gain settings, scroll to...
There's a lot of options in this game.
I think, is it speed limiter defaults on, or...
No,
You
speed
need to be able to
limiter.
search
The
the
speed
settings, that's
limiter
how
is
complicated it's
that you
Yeah, I know,
cannot
right?
go faster than your speed limiter in normal flight.
Yeah, that's not
Let's
it.
see,
It is
couple
somewhere on this
more
main list.
Beauty, where did we land?
Speed limiter
Hangar
defaults
eight.
to on.
Hello.
But
Yeah, but
that
the
would just
speed
be the
limiter
speed
is
limiter, yeah.
that's the normal speed limiter.
Right.
It's not like the legs down.
Right.
Yeah, there's a different one for that. Hold on a second.
Which I did turn that on too, though, because not cool.
I so much like that paint. It's so awesome.
What paint?
Of the Corsair. Check it in the stream.
What is it?
If you check it in the stream, I'm currently looking at it.
Oh. Yep, 1 second. Where's your stream located?
Oh, sorry.
An IMG?
Normal IMG, yeah, normal IMG.
I see it here. Okay.
Close up the ramp
Oh,
again.
yeah, sorry,
You can see it better.
Yeah, Clyde is right.
What is it?
So automatic precision mode in keybinds is what you want.
Oh. Automatic precision mode and keybinds. Okay.
Yep.
And that's what
You
they have
see
to
the rear
program
ramp
to have
there.
a button.
Yeah, get you a keybind for it and then just click it. I actually I have mine on still. I just don't deploy my landing gear until I'm very close to where I want to be. And I'm coming in, since I'm on HOTUS, I will click it and throttle up all the way so I don't actually lose any speed.
Okay.
Well, I'll lose speed, but I'll come down to like, the 30 meters a second. I'll have like a jerky reaction.
Right.
Hey, Beardy, from whom have you ripped off this Corsair? I mean, we didn't get around to painting an IMG on it yet. There's a lot of tags. I mean, this thing has changed the hands a lot of times, right? But
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Hmm? Hmm? Okie doke. Ready to rumble.
There's no buttons left.
I think that might be, the server might be about to crash.
I think so.
Yeah, or either I'm about to crash the, that's 8, 2, oh, there you go. Never mind. It's working.
No matter what I tried to program this to, it's already used. I did like Control Alt P, Control like just everything. It's already taken.
Yeah, you don't need it
Didn't
very
even know where to
often.
put
I
it.
have it somewhere on a minus or something, like a button that I never could reach.
Oh my god, did you guys know that Shift hyphen is the smell emote? I just don't even know what to say about that.
Shift hyphen. Well,
Alright, well, I'm going to jump off here. I greatly appreciate it. Malastryx, thank you so much.
You got it.
And,
Sage?
yeah. Well, yes.
You got a minute?
Back.
Oh, okay, you will come back.
We'll hit you back up in like 15 minutes, okay?
Oh, okay, perfect. Yep, good.
Actually, I can look like 10 minutes. I'll be
Take your time.
20 after.
Alright, good. Alrighty.
Alright, I'll hit you up directly.
Okay.
See ya.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or you can find us on the IMG server then
Later.
probably. So that's good.
Okay.
Where is he? No. Oh, Cal already left as well. Well, Mel. Thank you for like all your service over the time and being with us
Yeah, you got
and doing all the fun stuff.
It's been fun.
Absolutely. Yeah. On a call well, on account of like doing the recording thing and that kind of stuff, and the recording like crashing earlier. Completely forgot that I wanted to say that. Yeah, but Sage has done a good job in saying thank you, nonetheless.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but it's really appreciated that you stood like stood up for that job for so long and like had us shoehorn you into it.
Quite alright. Those good times. I'll still be around.
Yeah.
It's just that now when if you guys need help with something, Sage can do it.
Yeah. Well. So,
Alright,
but
well,
will
probably
we see you then? Will we see you then? At least from time to time
I'll
on our
still be
server.
around.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I still plan to. I still keep the game installed and keep it updated. And it's a great game. I always plan to play it. So.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you're still IMG member and everything, and
Yeah, exactly.
okay. Yeah. That's cool. Yeah. Been
So
quite
every
a
time I
while.
look at the game, I'm like, oh yeah, this is great. I want to play this.
Also, it's a winter game, really, because like I've had my computer running now. Like my flat was like okayish cool earlier, you know, like despite the heat outside and everything. So I managed to keep it cool to the evening. And now it's been dark outside. I turned on StarCitizen, and it's gotten hot. And I'm like, I need to open Windows. I need to activate my little fan there and whatever, you know.
Yep.
Just turning on like an 800 watt heating machine, yeah. That's, what's StarCitizen for you? Well used heating. Actually, you've got to calculate the efficiency of that. I mean, you're basically saving, reusing energy in winters.
Yeah.
Winter, yeah.
We kind of don't here in Texas. It gets a little cooler and it feels great.
Yeah. I guess you don't really have winters down there, right? Like.
Not much of one. It gets a little bit cold, but not by much.
Okay. Oh, it's winter. I'm only sweating a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, I get down to freezing every now and then, but nothing crazy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it would be way too hot for me, really. Actually, like
Yeah,
our summers these days are way too hot for me personally.
Yeah, they're definitely too hot for me here in Texas. It's absurd.
Alrighty. How hot is it then usually? Like, oh yeah, it's summer too for you, right? Northern hemisphere. How hot do they get?
To be honest, it's normally around like 32 Celsius up to, I guess, maybe like almost 38.
Okay.
Yeah.
Surprisingly not that much hotter, actually. These days we have like 28-ish.
28, okay.
Yeah.
really up there.
Yeah, yeah, totally. I mean, we had like days with like 32, but that's been like the maximum, and we had like the days with less. So like average over the last few weeks has been 28, but yeah, of course 10 degrees more is like oof, hot.
Yeah, and it's the worst part is just that it's so humid. So it's like there's this really thick air, and it,
Oh.
you know, so the more moisture in the air, the more the heat transfers. So.
Oh yeah.
So even in the shade, no matter where you go, it's just hot. It's pretty terrible.
Oh yeah, yeah. I feel you.
But we're at sea level, so it's. I mean, Houston's nicknamed the Bayou City, so it's built basically on a bayou.
What's a bayou?
Swamplands, technically.
Oh.
Just very muggy, humid. Yeah, it could be like 90% humidity here, which is quite high.
Okay. That is terrible. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm glad. Well, it's over here. It's a rather dry heat, so yes, it's hot, but it's not like you are. Well, a little bit of moving helps. You know, not having like everything still. And yeah, so it gets bearable. Oh well. We'll see where that goes, right?
Yeah.
Alrighty, since Sage is going to the IMG server, yeah, let's hop over there. I mean, be our guest, no? If you wanna.
I'm actually gonna log for a bit. I came home to do this, and then gonna take my kid back out. Okay. Well, I was about to take it from a nap, so I'll be leaving shortly.
Alrighty.
Dad life. Never ends.
Yeah, I guess so. Well done. Thank you for the fun. Thanks for joining us. And I'm very much looking forward to see you around again.
I will
Got
be
full
around.
permissions on the IMG server, as you know, so don't be a stranger. Come to the events when we post them.
You got it. I will.
Alrighty.
That's kind of what I'm trying to do, is at least go to events and things.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I'm looking forward to it. Well?
Yeah, same.
Have a good night, mate.
Alright.
See you later.
See you later.
Take it easy.
Bye now.
You too. Bye-bye.
I'm back again.
Welcome back. I think Asmo was over there with us, right?
Yeah, I think he went AFK, I think.
As of late, you have to pick up your boxes, it seems like, before you can put them into your inventory.
Okay.
I mean, since I brought so beautiful boxes with us, I can also store them. Okay, ship is empty if you want to store it.
Okay. Okay.
On holster. Alright. Well, you too. Thanks a lot for joining us, if anyone's still around. And it was a blast that you were with us. And I hope you had fun watching the TA do their thing. So, have a good night. And see you in the verse. Also, you find everything of the IMG in the links below. And leave us a like and a subscribe, like the usual YouTube thing. Anyhow, have a good night and see you around. Say goodnight, Beauty.
Bye.
Also,
say goodnight, Sage, to YouTube.
Good night, Sage.
Close one.